In America, at the very moment, we are experiencing something that we can never really see, but yet at the same time is happening all around us. The failure of a bi-party system. We as Americans only have two parties. I hear some some leftist or some libertarian saying I have the Libertarian Party or the Progressive Party or the Howie Hawkins 2020 Party, but at the same time, none of them have any real backing. Yet, we try to have progressive ideas, progressive forces, progressives, every single front. AOC, Ilhan Omar, Bernie Sanders, but at the same time, we're not put it front. Capitalism, in its very late stage, has caused us to pick two lesser evils. Both want to go to war, both rape children, both molesters, both have committed rape, both young and old. So, to say we have to choose one or the other is absolutely horrendous. Bernie Sanders should have been our pick. Bernie Sanders should have been the person we would have chosen for the 2020 nomination. But, as the failure of our democratic system has showed us, the man who owns the ways of capital has the means to become our leader. America was never a democracy that represents the people and their greater interests. The whole idea of American democracy is a plutocracy built by capitalism to the main advance of high society. Almost every single U.S. president we had was in either top 10%, 1%. We never had a people's party. We never had someone go up to the White House and represent our interests. Even FDR, who most leftists go back in the day, go at the ideal of social democracy, was racist, was literally a high class, rich New Yorker. And they expect the rich to to help us. They don't know what's going on with our lives. They don't care about us dying from the lack of health care. They don't care about poverty racking America after the aftermath of coronavirus. No, they don't care. Only thing they care about is our suffering and how they profit off it. So, I am with Cornel West and Nina Turner for forming a new party. I think we should vote for Joe Biden temporarily. Then we possibly after the 2020 election, the Republican Party falls apart, which is my prediction. Since it became the party of Trump, and there's no Trump anymore, there's no Republican Party. Trump can't run for election if he does win. And even after the 2020 election, progressives will be ousting most centrists who are in government. So we have to worry about that most of all. We, as the new progressives, have to realize that the Democrats aren't our friend. They're not our party. They're not with us. They are against us. They're not for us. They're not with any particular person in the party. They will say to your face that you're not realistic, that you're not in reality. But at the same time, they spend billions upon billions of dollars a year on the war. They'd rather see thousands of Americans die in Iraq and Afghanistan than see a single penny going to the American people. This is why we need a party. Universal health care, universal education, high capital tax on the 1%. This isn't something you can debate about. It's something you need. People are dying. Lack of health care. Millions suffer every year from income, from anything you think. I think about 1% of the U.S. population lives below the poverty line. 10% is near poverty, and they tell us they understand what's going on, and they haven't raised the minimum wage in over 10 years. $7.50 is the minimum wage, but at the same time, people are starving. People don't know if they can get by next week, living paycheck to paycheck. We can't survive this every single day. That's why in 2024 we need Nina Turner for our presidential pick. She was going to be the VP pick for Bernie Sanders, and I think she will be a better president than Bernie Sanders. Either I say AOC and Nina Turner both together running for president, I would think would be amazing. But at the same time, we need to be in reality and say we need to push Democrats out. We don't need them anymore. They don't represent us. They don't care about us. Every single one of their issues have been pro-police. Kamala Harris is a cop who targeted the African American homeless community in her area. She can't represent you. She's not going to care about you. She would never understand you. Well, I think we need to get rid of this capitalistic ideal of neoliberal politics, which is ruining our nation to the very foundations. We need to understand, this isn't a choice anymore. We have to do this. They speak voices. They say they're going to do something. They say they're going to try. But at the same time, it's the same thing over and over and over again. They don't care. Joe Biden, you think he's going to help against police brutality? He said shoot. He said aim for the legs. You're telling me you want that guy as a president? Well, you can say, wow, we don't need Donald Trump. But at the same time, he's worse. And both of them really are one person who's less sane, one person is saying the other. But you can't tell which one's which. So I have to say this. Fuck the Democrats. Fuck the Republicans. They don't care about the American people. Republicans are literally the Democrats with no shell. They don't try to word things as not going on. They just tell you. They don't care about you. They don't represent you. They literally are the Democrats, but they just let out in the open. One targets white supremacists. One try to get minorities to vote for them. They use the minority vote to silence minorities. Voter suppression. Trying to do everything like that. That's why we need more progressives running for office. That's why we need more people like Nina Turner, AOC, Ilhan Omar. More progressive grassroots movements. I swear. We need a new political party. We need to have the foundations for a new democracy. On a democratic socialism, as the centrist point of view. Not as a radical, but the centrist point of view. Capitalism has just led to us being more and more silenced, more and more attacked, more and more as a fringe movement at the point. Radical leftist politics is politics that we need to have the front for the United States democracy. We should not be silenced anymore. We are the people. We are the people fighting against the pigs. We are the people going against the establishment. The establishment has done nothing but oppress black and brown communities. Has done nothing but kill and say nothing happened. Supporting murderers. Supporting rapists. Supporting people who like to oppress us every single day, to saying we have to vote for them or the other guy who's worse than them gets becomes of office. We need a new party.